Welcome once again to my channel, the recently relaunched channel, and what have we got here? We've got my Volkswagen Beetle, which I purchased a couple of months ago and done quite a bit to it. Now the great thing about this Beetle was that it was cheap, and they are cheap at the minute, these Beetles. They aren't going for a lot of money. Now I purchased this one for £350, which I think is a pretty good deal. It came with 8 months MOT. I've had it now about 2 months, so there's about 5 months left. And it was pretty ropey. None of the doors worked properly on the central lock-in. I fixed that. That was a bit of a job. Quite a job, actually. You've got to take the panels off, and you've got to replace these door units. Sorry, door units, I meant lock units. A little bit of a job, but got there in the end. A common problem for these cars is that these wires break. These in here. And sure enough, there were two that had broken in here, and that was affecting the fuel flap, and what else was it? Probably one of the doors, one of the door locks, I think. Yes, it was. It's had a good clean because it was absolutely filthy, and I replaced the shocks, the boot shocks. So they're gone. And but I'm having a real job with the parking sensors. I've changed some of the parking sensors, still not working. I changed the control unit, which is inside here, and what else have I changed? So what it's getting now is it's going to get a cheap eBay set, because that's what it deserves. The control unit is behind here, but this particular one is really good. There's no rust on it. These decals I put them on a couple of weeks ago. I always think these Beetles are a little bit slab-sided. It's probably the best word for it. The slightly newer Beetles had a dropped look, like a chopped look, and I thought they were actually quite good in the look. Club Petrol blog recently joined. Thanks, Gavin. And put a couple of new plates on it. That's tidied the car up quite nicely. I do need to get a new fog light. However, I might see if I can bodge it and try and clean the bowl up, the lens bowl. These have had a good polish, but could probably do with a little bit more. They're still slightly yellow. And the back one as well. But all in all, I think these Beetles are amazing value for money. They're excellent little hatchbacks. This one's the 2 litre. Oh, it always does that. See, I need to have another go at that boot now. And then moving round to the engine bay. This one's, like I said earlier, is the 2 litre engine. Just had a new battery put in. It was a little bit sluggish. That seems to have improved that quite a bit. And we've now got visitors. Yo! Not sure what he's doing. But yes, all in all, a pretty good car. Oh, I forgot to say that had worn out. So I've had a new, or a replacement wiper blade put on that. That was 20 quid. Let's move on to the inside. And in the inside, we have the obligatory flower in the vase. Can't get that seat warmer to work, although that one does work. So 1 out of 2 ain't bad. There's a song in that, isn't there? Oh, and I've got a bit of sag on the headliner, so got a can of glue, and I'm going to see if I can bodge that without taking the roof lining off. But some of it's all right. That's all right, but that's saggy. So I think I'm going to need to remove that like so, and see if I can spray some glue in there. That should do it. Nice clock. The blue light behind it. Can you see that? Blue light? Yeah. Yeah. I've fitted a Bluetooth head unit. Head unit's not really a head unit, is it? Bluetooth adapter, because that fits in there. There's a little auxiliary socket there. Air conditioning. Most cars for 350 quid don't come with air conditioning. Well, when I took delivery of this one, it didn't have air conditioning working. Topped it up with a cheap eBay system, and it's working now. And I did that 2 months ago, and it's still working. So it just needed a little recharge. So I'm pleased about that. But other than that, stay tuned. We'll see what else we can find when this car goes wrong, because it probably will go wrong. And let me know whether we can fix this rubbery, messy dashboard top. You know what these late 90s, early 2000s dashboards are like. They're all rubbery and sticky, and they're not great. And somebody has put some lumps of 2x4 wood and scratched the top of it, which is a bit annoying. These aren't too bad, that one's okay. But the worst of them is this dash top. And so if I can get a new one of those, that would be brilliant. But anyway, like and subscribe, loathe and despise, as I've heard before somewhere. And I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.